Hey friends, it's Neil here from Post to Post. Boy, do I have a doozy for you. 2017 to 2024 Adidas era is over. We've got lots of jerseys released over the past 7 years or whatever it's been. 240 jerseys. At least that's what I have. I'm not including specialty jerseys. I'm not including warm-up jerseys or practice jerseys or anything like that. I've ranked them all and we're gonna go through them, and I have 240. So this is going to be a long video. Get your snacks, get your drinks, get prepared for this. You're going to agree with some opinions, you're going to disagree with some opinions, but this is a full ranking of every single Adidas jersey that was released. Now, I've split these up into 5 categories. I will timestamp those categories in the timeline. So if you want to skip ahead or skip back or whatever, you can do that down below in the description, or click on the time bar or the, like the whatever bar in the video. I think you should be able to click through. But the 5 categories are, sorry, I just need to look at my screen here. And we're going to go in reverse order, my least favorite to favorite. So we're going to go from just bad. That's one of the categories, okay? Just bad. Don't like them at all. Those are those jerseys. And then it's okay. That's another category. These are okay jerseys. They're okay. And then average jerseys, not good, not bad, maybe decent, something like that. And then great. The great's going to be the other category, which is, it's not unbelievable, but it's a great jersey. It's pretty good. And then finally, the top tier, incredible. So I will list all of these on the screen as we go through, so you can see exactly what category each of these jerseys I've classified in. But it's a full ranking, 1 to 240, and we're going to start off at 240. Let's jump right in the just bad category, because we're starting at the last, or at the end. Let's bring it up. Yes, I have included all-star jerseys. So all-star jerseys from all of the years, minus one, I believe, because I don't think there was an all-star game in 2021. And at the end of this video, if you've realized that I've maybe missed a jersey or something, please let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll give you a general area of where I would have ranked it in the ranking. Okay, so in last place of every single Adidas jersey that was ever created, I put the 2019 all-star away jersey, the white one. It is just completely lackluster to me. The inside of the neck is nice, it's got some color there, but otherwise it looks like a practice jersey. It's one of the worst all-star jerseys I think ever. Personal opinion, obviously, but yeah, that's last place. 239, I put the dark version of that. I just really didn't like these jerseys at all. I thought they were very boring. I really felt like the NHL could do a lot more. It was just so boring. So I put those two last. I'm not going to say all the numbers. They'll be on the screen as we go through this, and I'm going to try and go through this pretty quick. So let's zip it. Let's go. Okay, so we've got another all-star jersey year, 2022. This one was okay. It's just like, it's so generic and it's so like lifeless. At least the ones in 2024, which you'll see here in a little bit, at least they have some life to it, some jazz. This is just so basic, I find. Next, we've got the first actual jersey that was worn in an NHL game. It is the 2023 Heritage Classic jersey from the Edmonton Oilers. I really don't like this jersey, and I know some people do, and I don't like a jersey that is significantly better based on if there's numbers stitched on it or not. Because if there's numbers stitched on this, then it goes right here in the drop. It goes on the arms too, but it right as is, plain, it's so boring. It looks so empty. I just don't like that, and that's why it's near the end. Next up, we've got the 2020 All-Star jersey, the dark one. Again, kind of like the other ones, it's just a little bit boring. All the logos were like one color or two-tone if you want to count the white. I really just thought that they could do a little bit better there. Next is the white version of that. It is, I think, better just because the colored logos stand out on the white a little bit more, but still pretty boring overall for me. Okay, we're keeping the All-Stars. There's going to be lots of All-Stars near the end. It's the 2024 white jersey. Now, these jerseys are just insane. I didn't really like them when they came out. I liked them a little bit more a couple of weeks later after I saw the All-Star game and yada yada yada. I still don't really like them. That's why they're so low, but at least they have a little bit of personality to them. So here's the white one. And then next we've got the Nashville away jersey. This is one of my least favorite Adidas jerseys right from 2017. It never changed from 2017 when Adidas took over up until the end of this last season. So I've never really liked it. It's just a little bit boring. You look at Nashville, you look at their history, they got so much to work with, so many beautiful logos and colors and everything, and I just feel like this was a missed opportunity. I'm just not a fan. Buffalo, 2017 specifically because There are going to be some jerseys in here. For example, Vancouver. Vancouver started their jersey in 2017 with Vancouver text above and then the Orca down below. And I believe it was 2019 or 2020, they switched it, so they removed the Vancouver and it's just the Orca. I didn't put both of those jerseys in. I just kept them as one image and I ranked it, and I used the version that just has the Orca, okay? But there are some jerseys like this one, 2017 Buffalo Sabres. They used a completely different two completely different colors here. They have the blue that came from Reebok essentially, and then they switched, and I think it was 2020 or 2021 to the royal blue. So those are completely two different jerseys to me personally, because they're two completely different colors. So I've ranked those individually. So this is the 2017 version, the one that came over from Reebok. I don't like the darker blue. I like the royal blue a lot more. 2022 blue all-star jersey. This is better than the white one, so that has to move up my ranking a little bit. Still not a huge fan of it. 2017 away jersey for Buffalo. So it's the the one that we just looked at, just the inverse version. Again, the colors which I think are worse. If this was all we had from Buffalo and they didn't make the switch to royal blue, both of those, home and away, would be a lot higher. But comparing the two, these are much worse in my opinion. Reverse Retro 1.0 from Detroit. I just think it's just bad. Like, this is what this category is. It's just bad. I think it's lazy. I think it's lackluster. It lacks personality. It lacks respect, honestly. It looks like a practice jersey, and Detroit is such a historic brand. I think they just deserve more. They are a very traditional brand. They're not a brand that takes a lot of risks, especially like design-wise, obviously. But this is too much in the opposite direction. This isn't even trying. This is super lazy. So yeah, I don't like this. Next, speaking of super lazy, the Isles 2023 Stadium Series jersey. Not a fan. I think it was 2023, maybe it was 2024, but not a fan of this at all. It is super lazy. I don't understand why they did this. They could have done something way better than this. Isles on the front there, just don't like it. The jersey from Jersey. Yes, not a big fan of this one either. I think if they used red as the primary color, it would have been a lot better. But black, the fans wanted a black alternate jersey. This just wasn't what we wanted, essentially. So the text is pretty, but it's the Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey, switched a little bit and then put jersey. Like, it's just, I don't know. We wanted more. Dallas Stars Reverse Retro 1.0. It is the jersey that we wanted, but colorized completely wrong. We wanted the color down below. We wanted that back. The star design is incredible. But just using the striping from that and keeping it all white, plus the logo is really hard to read, this was a miss for me. It's in 225th position, I guess, is the Chicago Blackhawks Reverse Retro 2.0 from 2022. It is very similar to the Detroit one, except for way worse. The Detroit one was a little bit, I guess, more symmetrical, I guess, with the striping. This is all over the place. The logo is low. It's awkwardly low. The striping down, but it's just, I don't know. I just don't really like this one at all. The Tampa Bay Lightning next for the away jersey. It's just, again, a little bit boring. A lot of these jerseys are just boring in this category for me. It's really close to the Toronto Maple Leafs away jersey. I think Toronto has the rights to kind of own this general design. So Tampa, they've got black in the history. They've got crazy lightning bolts and designs and stuff. Like, this is the best they can do. I realize that this is an era where they've won a lot of Stanley Cups, and these jerseys are now iconic within the brand. But still, I've never liked these. I just think they could do a lot more. They're called the Lightning. They've got so much personality. Let's see it. This is a miss. The Heritage Classic from 2023, Calgary Flames. They played Edmonton in this one. I don't like this jersey. I don't like the shoulders. I don't really like the logo that much. It's just, it's forgettable. It's a very forgettable jersey. Reverse Retro 1.0, Ottawa Senators. This, to me, looks like Santa's uniform. You got the red coat on, you get the big black belt. I talked about this when it released. It looks like something that Santa would wear. And now that I did see that, when it was released, I can just never get it out of my head. I just see Santa Claus. So that's why it is where it is. 221st, it's the home jersey from the Tampa Bay Lightning for all of the reasons I mentioned about the away jersey. 220, we've got the Columbus Blue Jackets away jersey. It's fine. It's just, I think they could do a lot more. This is kind of carried over from the Reebok years, kind of like the Buffalo one, kind of like, I think, Vancouver as well. Ottawa did as well. Ottawa's not the new ones, but the ones from 2017. So I just think that they could have maybe done a little bit more in the Adidas years, or at least switch up the brand halfway through. They didn't. whatever. Okay, the yellow jersey from the All-Star game, the most recent All-Star game. It is bright, it's vibrant, which is great. It's personality, but man, is it hard on the eyes. Next, speaking of yellow, we've got the Reverse Retro 2.0 from St. Louis. I like the shoulders. I don't even mind yellow as the primary color. I think the arms are good. The bottom stripes are fine. I hate the logo. It's a different font. The St. Louis is a different font from the Blues. St. Louis is very structured. The Blues is stylized and all over the place. I just don't like it. What is happening in the middle? There's too much going on, too many primary graphics and stuff. It's just, I don't like it. 217th position, we've got the New York Islanders Reverse Retro 1.0. It's the home jersey with a color switch. That's it. Does it look good? Yes. Is it lazy? Yes, absolutely. 216th position, the Nashville Predators Winter Classic jersey from, I believe it was 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong. The font ruins this jersey for me. Not the specific font, but the placement of the font. The top of the L in Nashville, and if you've watched the channel, you've heard me talk about this before. The top of the L in Nashville doesn't touch the top stripe. That's good. The bottom of the P in Predators touches the bottom stripe. That's bad. They can't be both, okay? Just from the design view, move the P or the Predators up so it's not touching, or move the L up in Nashville so it is touching, and they either have to both be touching or they can not be both touching. It drives me nuts that it's so insignificant. I don't know why it makes me angry, but it makes me angry. I don't like it. Okay, Toronto Arenas. This is the second version of the Arenas jersey. I believe this is from 2022. I don't like that the Arenas font, minus the T, obviously, is basically invisible. It's really hard to see. I'm just not really a fan of this one. Next, we've got the Minnesota Wild Winter Classic. I hate the elbows. The elbows are just the worst. The logo is way too big. The rest of the jersey's fine, but it's just a very awkward jersey for me. And that wraps up the just bad category. So all the jerseys in there, I would say that I actively do not like. Now we're going on to the it's okay jersey. So these jerseys are not ones that I hate, not ones that I love, not ones that I hate. So just, they're okay. 213th position, I've got the blue version of the All-Star jersey from this last game. So it's better than the yellow, it's better than the white, it's the blue. So I had to put it in. It's not bad, okay? I look at this and I don't think it's bad. It's just okay. Next up, the red version. I do think the red version is just a little bit better than the blue version. I thought it looked better on the players, so there it is. 211th, we've got the Winnipeg Jets away jersey. I desperately want to see this changed. I really hope that they change this going into the Fanatics years. I think they really need a brand change, and this is the perfect example. It's okay, it's just so long in the tooth. Moving on, we've got the home version for literally the exact same reasons. I think it's better than the away. It might be able to stretch into Fanatics. Still, it's just okay. Next, we've got the Minnesota Wild away jersey. You look at the home jersey, it's very good. And then you look at this, we're missing the stripe in the background. To me, they don't even live in the same zone, the two jerseys. And I really think they missed the ball on this one. The Philadelphia Flyers home jersey from 2017 prior to the color switch, okay? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just okay. Toronto Maple Leafs away jersey. So this is better than the Tampa away jersey. It is just, I think they could do maybe with see those two stripes on the arms? If they had something in the middle, in the background, maybe like that, just filling in that empty stripe area or creating an empty stripe area in the background. I'm wondering if that would just make it a little bit better, kind of like well, I guess we'll see it coming up. I won't spoil it, but we'll see it coming up and I'll reference back to this. Next, the LA Kings Stadium Series jersey. I struggled with this one. I originally had it in the it's bad category, but I have to appreciate how unique it is. And although I don't love it, I think that it's not great, but it has personality, it's got liveliness, and it's extremely unique, like I said. So I really felt like I had to put it in the it's okay category because it does stand out as a bit of a weird gem. The LA Kings, sticking with LA, away jersey, it's just okay. I mean, I literally have nothing else other to say than that. It's just okay. It's fine. The home jersey, I feel the exact same way. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just okay. It's relatively forgettable. All right, the Columbus Blue Jackets home jersey. It's decent. It's just decent. I like the pinstriping, but I think it's time for a branding change, and I would have liked to see it prior to Fanatics starting. I would have liked to see it in the Adidas years, maybe about 2 years ago. So they did some experimenting with some, I think, pant colors. I think they changed the color of their pants in one of the seasons for a couple of games. But I know they're thinking about it, but I still would have liked to see it maybe 2 years ago. So yeah, it's not my favorite. Okay, so the Ottawa Senators, I could only find a Fanatics picture of this. That's why it says Fanatics, but we're talking Adidas. But this is 2017 specifically. So Ottawa changed their branding in 2019 or 2020 or 2021. I can't remember. I think it was 2021 actually. And they went from this, which was a carryover from Reebok, to their new, or current version rather. And at the time, it wasn't, I didn't feel old, I guess. Even though it came from Reebok, it didn't really change. It didn't feel old. But then after a couple of years, it did feel old, and I think Ottawa made the right decision. So although this is not bad, it's just okay, but Ottawa made the right decision to move on. The Calgary Flames, speaking about moving on, Calgary Flames away 2017 Adidas jersey in 2020 or 2021. Calgary did the exact same thing. They went on to a retro style. They left this design behind, and this came from Reebok as well. So I think they made the right decision there. So same opinion. It's just an okay jersey. Home jersey, literally the exact same thing. Nothing more to say other than that. I like the logo colorized like that a lot, though. It looks really good. And then the away jersey for Ottawa. I mean, it's for the exact same reason. The Carolina Hurricanes away jersey. This was a weird one because it was only used for, was it 1 year or 2 years or 3 years? I can't remember, but it wasn't used that long because they switched to the Canes jersey. So this is a bit of a weird gem. If you have a physical version of this jersey, count yourself pretty lucky. You could probably sell this for some decent coin because there's not a lot of these produced. So it's an okay jersey. I really like the Canes jersey a lot more though, so I think they made the right decision. This is the Washington Capitals' current away jersey in the Adidas years. They never changed. It was a carryover from Reebok, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure if it's exact, but I think it's pretty close. It's okay. I know they won the Stanley Cup in this jersey, so it means a lot. However, I still think they need a branding change. I wish they kind of had done it in the Adidas years, but I think it's not going to happen until Ovechkin leaves. So we're stuck with this design a little bit longer. And the home jersey for the exact same reason. The Smashville Stadium Series jersey. It's a love-hate almost with me. It's bad in a way, but it's kind of good in a way as well. Like I appreciate how unique it is. It just drives me nuts how the font comes above the yellow stripe onto the blue, and it's a different colored blue than the rest of the jersey because of the material, and just there's little things that bother me about it. But I have to appreciate it as crazy as it is. The Pittsburgh Penguins alternate jersey from 2018. I really did not like this when it came out. I felt like it was one of the worst alternate jerseys, regardless of team, one of the worst alternate jerseys. And then I bought it, and then I had it. I'm like, okay, this actually looks pretty good in person. And I started to like it quite a bit more. So it went from really bad, I hate it, to it's just okay. Next, the Edmonton Oilers original home jersey in the Adidas years from 2017. They replaced this with a different color, the blue version or whatever, and then this became the alternate, I think, for a year or whatever. But this was a carryover from Reebok, and not a home jersey, just an alternate jersey. The striping was different. The Reebok version was way better. And for me, in the first year of Adidas as their home jersey, it was already a miss because it was worse than the Reebok version. Regardless of if it was a home or away or whatever, not a fan. But it's not bad. It's just not good. Okay, Nashville Predators home jersey. You guys know this is probably rated pretty low if you know me. I'm just not a fan of this specific yellow jersey. It's hard to get me to like a yellow jersey, but this here, it's Nashville. I think there's so much more you could do with it. I don't like yellow as a primary color. I think it's a perfect secondary color, especially with blue. Blue should be the primary color. I don't care how much blue is used in the rest of the league. Nashville, you got to go back to blue. Next, the Montreal Canadiens 100 Classic jersey. So I referenced this earlier with the rubber numbers on the arms. I felt like this was a pretty boring jersey. I don't mind a little bit of stylization in the logo. The numbers in the arms are cool, but generally it's pretty boring. Next, the Islanders alternate jersey. I can't remember what year this came out in. I think it was maybe 2019, but I don't like the logo. The rest of the jersey is pretty good. I like the shoulders. I like the arms. The bottom is good. I just never been a fan of the logo on this jersey. The St. Pat's Toronto Maple Leafs 2024 version of the jersey. I think the previous version was better. We'll look at that here in a little bit. Spoiler alert. But I was not really a fan of the logo of this one. Next, the San Jose Sharks current, I guess, as of 2022, current away jersey. I really like the versions before that, or the version before that, and Adidas and Reebok. And I just think, I think I'm in the minority. I think a lot of people like the branding change. I just didn't like it. Here's the home jersey, and I think the home jersey is better than the away jersey, but I'm still not really a fan of this. I wish that they would go back. Pittsburgh Penguins Stadium Series jersey. I think this is okay. It's very Stadium Series. Not a fan of the massive logo, but it's okay. 2018 All-Star jersey, the white version. So this was the first All-Star game in the Adidas years, and it was okay. Like the shiny stars here on the arms is not bad. I like the orange. Don't really like the stripes on the interior. Moving on, we've got the LA Kings 2018 alternate jersey. This was the version which is essentially their home jersey, but with gray as the primary color. It's not a white, it's a gray. I did have this jersey in person. It's a nice jersey. It's okay. It's just a little bit boring. Next, the Tampa Bay Lightning Stadium Series jersey. This was a bit of a controversial jersey. Now, the Bolts, they used this back in, I don't even know the year, 2014, 2015, 2013. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But in the Reebok years, it was black. I had the jersey. It's in a bag over there. I just packed it up. And it was pretty decent. I think this is a worse version of that, but it's still okay. I like the design along the bottom. It's pretty neat. I like the stylized text. Boston Bruins Winter Classic 2023. It was worse than their 2019 Winter Classic. And I appreciate the meth bear, okay? I really do. But I'm not a fan of the Boston text above that. I think it's too angular. It's got too much of an arc to it or something. The rest of the jersey's fine. Islanders away jersey, very generic. It's the definition of it's okay. Next, the St. Pat's jersey from 2019. So I think this version is better. It's a little bit more, I guess, structured and well put together. I like that the St. Pat's is contained in the white, it's in the green, so everything's just like, it's got its own spot, where the other one I felt like it was like coming out. So yeah, this is just okay. The New Jersey Devils alternate jersey, heritage alternate jersey, I should clarify, from 2018, I think. This was pretty decent. It was the first induction of green back into their brand since 2013 Winter Classic jersey, if I'm not mistaken. So the first in the Adidas years for sure. So it was nice to see. But then the reverse retro came out, which was the inverse version of this, and I think it was a little bit better. So I decided to put this in the it's okay category because it really is just okay. Dallas Stars away jersey. I think Dallas is probably guilty of maybe extending this brand a little bit too long. I don't mind the logo change and the direction they're going there, but the rest of the jersey, I maybe would have liked to see something else in the last couple of years. Let's see what Fanatics or what the Dallas Stars do with Fanatics jerseys. Next, the Vancouver Canucks 2019 alternate jersey. So, a relatively generic jersey. They've got the alternate logo on the front. It looks okay. So this is the 2017 Philadelphia Flyers away jersey. Prior to the color change, it's okay. Okay, here's another brand that they spent way too long in this version of their branding. They had it through the majority of Reebok, or at least in the last half of Reebok, and then it came into Adidas and spanned the entire life of Adidas. It's fine. It's a nice jersey. It's a nice design. It was just in our face for way too long, and that's why it's in the it's okay category. Same reason here as the home jersey, literally the exact same reason. So the Vancouver Canucks away jersey, this is the one I kind of referenced before. So the 2017 version of this had Vancouver above it. This does not. It just has the Orca. I don't know if Vancouver's going to go with this for Fanatics. I guess we'll see. But it's a bit of a carryover from Reebok, so I'd like to see something a little bit different. It's just okay. Home version for the exact same reason. Next, the Stadium Series, I can't remember the year of this one. Was it 2019? Philadelphia, they played Pittsburgh. This is okay. I think it's definitely better than the Pittsburgh one, but I still don't love it. It's just okay. It's the San Jose Sharks alternate jersey from 2023. Decent attempt. I will say. The alternate jersey from 2018 or 2019 is way better in my opinion. There's just too much going on in the stripes here on the arms with the stripes. Just it's way too busy. I like the logo though. 2017 home jersey for the Dallas Stars, 2017 up until 2024, I should say. So Victory Green, exact same opinion I have with the away version. Philadelphia Flyers Reverse Retro 2.0. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's just okay. Tampa Bay Lightning alternate jersey from 2018. I didn't like this when it came out. And then I bought it, and I appreciated it more, for sure. It looks really good in person. However, it's still not one of my favorite jerseys. I think it's just okay. Pittsburgh Penguins Winter Classic jersey from 2022, 2021, I can't remember. It is a jersey that pays respect to the Pirates, I believe. So the logo is pretty cool, but otherwise it's a little bit lackluster. Toronto Maple Leafs Reverse Retro 1.0. This was a miss. It's an okay jersey, but it was a miss. I think a lot of people were expecting more, so I put it in this category for that reason. Next, the Philadelphia Flyers away jersey from 2023. So this was their branding change, and I think it's definitely better than their version from 2017. They fixed the neck. That was great, but it's still not amazing to me. Carolina Hurricanes anniversary jersey 2022. I prefer their original home jersey from 2017. They're just too similar. There was some silver fleck that was added to this or material. Otherwise, it's relatively the same jersey. The shoulder patch is a nice little callback to history with the one flag instead of two, so that's nice. But still, yeah, I just prefer their home jersey from 2017. The Washington Capitals Stadium Series jersey from 2023, I believe. It is kind of ridiculous because the logo itself, the actual emblem, is just like the head of the eagle. Everything else is a sublimation print. So it's a very strange jersey, but it's very innovative at the same time. So I really appreciate that, but at the same time, it's a little bit silly. Next, Edmonton Oilers 2017 away jersey. They did switch this up, and at one point, I can't remember the year, but anyways, it's an okay jersey. It's nice that it pays respect to their past. It's a bit retro. It still looks good. It's just okay. This is the updated version from 2022. I like the colors a little bit more. Relatively the same things I'm going to say for the previous one. Okay, Columbus Blue Jackets 2022 Reverse Retro 2.0. It's the, I guess, black version of their home jersey in a way. So it's okay, but it's not amazing. I think it's definitely better than their home jersey, but it's not amazing. The Jets, I'm going to catch some heat from this. I just know it. The Jets alternate jersey from 2018, I believe. It's the baby blue one. I just don't like the logo. The logo just throws me off. I like the colors. I like the stripes. I just don't like the logo. Speaking of Jets, Reverse Retro 2.0. This is one of the ones where I had a really hard time ranking because the uniform is amazing. Like if this was a uniform ranking, you would see this jersey or this uniform probably in the top 25, maybe top 50 worst case scenario, but it's sitting at like 153 or whatever we're at now, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this jersey alone is a little bit boring. It needs the uniform. By itself, it's just, I don't know, there's just something that doesn't do it for me. I just find it boring. Next, the Reverse Retro 1.0 from Winnipeg. I did like this more, and I think a lot of people are going to disagree with me there, and that's okay, but I like version 1.0 versus version 2.0. I think this was better. Okay, the Toronto Maple Leafs Reverse Retro 2.0. Again, a bit of a miss for Toronto. I think it was better than the first version, but still, it was a miss for a lot of people. New York Rangers Alternate 2023. Decent. Don't like the material or the way that it was fabricated. So all the striping you see in the arm is sublimation, and that was like two materials stitched together there. And I wish they just had made it regular striping, but I understand why, because it's so busy. Next, the Montreal Canadiens Reverse Retro 2.0. This was the baby blue one, and I think it was an interesting jersey. Nice to pay respect to the Expos, but still a little bit boring based on their home jersey, based on Reverse Retro 1.0. I think they could have done something a little bit better. That wraps up the It's Okay category. Now we're going to move on to average. So Vancouver Canucks Reverse Retro 1.0, the average category. This is a little bit better than It's Okay. It's just average. It's average. It's an average jersey, the nice gradient in there, paying respect to the past. Not the colors I wanted, but the design is good. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins Reverse Retro 1.0, pretty decent up until the alternate came out, which is the inverse version of this, was black as the primary color. I think that was better. We'll see that soon. But yeah, it's average jersey. Next, the Vegas Golden Knights away jersey. I think I liked this a lot when it first came out, and then my opinion just kind of slowly just kind of came down and down and down. It's a decent jersey. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. Next, the San Jose Sharks original 2017 away jersey. I think this is definitely better than the one that they use now. I like the orange and the stripe, and I like that is the only away jersey, I believe, in the Adidas years that has no striping or no coloring along the bottom of the sleeves or the bottom of the jersey. It's pretty unique. Next, the 2018 All-Star gray version. So a bit of a sneaky All-Star jersey to have here. But yeah, I don't mind this one too much. When it came out, I don't think a lot of people liked them. But we got so many years of really crap All-Star jerseys after that. Looking back at these ones, now these ones are like, you know what? Not bad. Move on. The Ottawa Senators Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey from 2022. I did not like this when it first came out, and then I really liked it. And now that I've like seen it a bunch over the past 2 years, it's kind of fallen back down, if I'm completely honest. So I just put it in the average category. Next, the Toronto Maple Leafs home jersey. It's good. It just maybe could use a bit of a revamp. Boston Bruins away jersey up until 2022-23. So this is a decent jersey. I think it's average. Could it be better? Yes. Could it be worse? Yes. Next, the home version for the exact same reason is average. Next, the black version of the All-Star jersey from 2018. This is decent. I think it's better than the gray version. I think it's better than the white version. It's all right. And then the blue version. Of all the years, or of all the jerseys of the four in 2018, I think the blue version was the best. It's got that vibrant yellow and or neon yellow, whatever it is, into green almost, depending on your monitor. But yeah, it's interesting for sure. Next, the Vegas Golden Knights Winter Classic jersey. I think a lot of people would have this drastically lower than me. However, I appreciate the stylization of the logo and more specifically the font. I think that is some of the best font decision, choice, whatever, that of any jersey in the Adidas years. I think it's wonderful. So round of applause to the Vegas Golden Knights on the font choice. Don't love the jersey. Okay, Arizona Coyotes original home jersey rather from 2017 up until 2020 or whatever it was. So this was a carryover kind of from Reebok, and I think it was pretty decent. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Moving on, we've got the Washington Capitals alternate jersey, I believe it was from 2021. When they released this, they released it as a 3-year plan, if I'm not mistaken, to be used in every single season for the next 3 years, and that's exactly what they did. It's decent. It's not amazing. It's definitely not amazing, but it's definitely not bad. It's just okay. It's just decent. It's better than I should clarify. It's better than just okay, because we had that category. It's decent. Vegas Golden Knights Reverse Retro 1.0 felt like the logo decision was right, but the jersey design was not. So I was conflicted with this one. Arizona Coyotes 2022 alternate jersey. I think this is going to be a jersey that is sought after for many years to come. Not a lot were made because it was only used for 2 years, but I just don't. I think the striping is too distracting. The design, the Kachina design, is too distracting here. But I like the burgundy. I like that. Okay, so Islanders home jersey. It's boring, but would you really want anything else from the Islanders? Like, it's a pretty expected jersey, and it shouldn't really be anything other than this. But at the end of the day, it's just decent. Vegas Golden Knights Reverse Retro 2.0, one of the coolest jerseys ever produced by Adidas because of the glow-in-the-dark aspect of this with the logo. And like, really amazing, honestly. But the jersey itself, not really a huge fan of it. Don't really like the font coming down there. It's decent. Next, the Carolina Hurricanes Stadium Series 2023 jersey. This was leaked almost a year prior, and I didn't hate that. I like the logo. Like, the logo colorized like that is really good. The red in the arms is pretty good. I don't like the texture in the striping down below in the gray. Let's move on. Arizona Coyotes away jersey. This is a gem if you have this. Not a lot were produced, but yeah, this is really, really hard to get in Adidas. So this is a decent jersey. Again, nothing much to say here. San Jose Sharks anniversary jersey from 2021, I believe it was, or around there. I felt like this was needed almost. Like bringing back that logo was really cool. You can complain about the middle of the bottom of the jersey. It looks like a belly top a little bit, but the logo is awesome. Next, this is a Reverse Retro 1.0 from New Jersey, and this was the best Devils green jersey in their history, in my opinion, but it still was not amazing. It was just average. Okay, Carolina Hurricanes 2017 home jersey. This was expected. The warning pattern is not too distracting, so that's well done there. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It feels appropriate for the brand. Ottawa Senators 100 Classic jersey from 2017. This was a pretty cool jersey. This was against the Montreal Canadiens. It was better than the Montreal Canadiens jersey because it had more life. It paid respect to the past, but at the same time, their 2013 Heritage Classic jersey was definitely better. Next, Buffalo Sabres Heritage Classic from 2022. The logo is phenomenal. I really liked that, but the off-white just always felt a little bit weird to me. It felt off. The off-white felt off. It almost felt like a dirty jersey for some reason. I don't know why, but it just always did for me. Next, the Colorado Avalanche Stadium Series. This was a tricky one because it visually is amazing, but the material change in the middle of the jersey right here, it just drives me up the wall. It drives me nuts because it's a different color, and I don't understand how that made it through production. I understand why their Adidas did it that way, but it is just so egregiously bad. It's always drove me nuts, but at the same time, I love the jersey. Like, I like the design a lot. I have to appreciate Colorado and Adidas for doing something so bold. Next, it is the Washington Capitals 2018 Stadium Series jersey. I believe they played Toronto in this one. Pretty decent jersey, very close to the alternate jersey. Moving on, we've got the Devils Stadium Series 2023 jersey. I really liked this when it came out, and then I kind of fell down a little bit on my radar or my like list. It's average. Moving on, Colorado Avalanche away jersey 2017 up until 2024. Good jersey. I think we're approaching, even though like the home jersey and the away jersey, they're very good. I think we might be approaching time for Colorado to maybe switch things up just a little bit. All right, the Calgary Flames 2021 jersey. This was originally a alternate, I guess you could call that alternate jersey, and then it was made into the home jersey, so you can clarify as to whatever you want. There's no two versions in this video, with the patch or without the patch. It's basically the same jersey. So it is what it is. I like the home jersey more. Next, Columbus Blue Jackets 2021 Reverse Retro 1.0. They're called the Blue Jackets. Red is the primary color here. Was that a mistake? I don't know. I didn't hate this jersey. I didn't love it, but I did like the logo. Next, the Buffalo Sabres 2018 Winter Classic jersey. Pretty decent logo, pretty decent jersey overall. Tampa Bay Lightning, I think we're halfway through. I think we're at 120. So if you need to take a break, now might be the time. But yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning 2023 alternate jersey. I like the jersey itself. I think it's really good. Black is the primary color, very good. However, using that logo may be a bit of a mistake. But anyways, let's move on. Edmonton Oilers Reverse Retro 1.0. So it's basically the away jersey with the shoulders changed a little bit, striping changed a little bit. 118th position, we've got the Vancouver Canucks Reverse Retro 2.0. Arms are good. Bottom of the jersey is good. Primary color is good. Philadelphia Flyers 2023 home jersey. This is better than the previous home. They made the right decision. The neck is good. The bottom of the jersey is good. Moving on. San Jose Sharks Reverse Retro 2.0. I think a lot of people have this higher, so I understand if people are a little bit critical of this ranking. However, I would have loved to see a dark version of this jersey versus a white version. Next, San Jose Sharks Reverse Retro 1.0. I felt like something better could have been done, but it was still a pretty decent jersey overall, and I think a lot of people are not going to be happy that I ranked this one, number 1, over number 2, which we just saw. Next, Edmonton Oilers alternate jersey from 2018, which eventually became their home jersey. And yeah, it's a good jersey. It's fine. Devils home jersey from 2017 up until 2024. Like the shoulders, squared off shoulders. That was a big fan of that. Otherwise, relatively average. Dallas Stars Winter Classic jersey 2019. 2020, if I'm not mistaken. This was against Nashville, and it was pretty decent. I think that the arms are beautifully done with that patch on there, but the logo was maybe a little bit of a miss. Shoulders definitely a miss for me personally, but yeah, let's move on. The Seattle Kraken Reverse Retro 2.0, they don't have a 1.0 because they didn't exist in 2021, but they did in 2022, and I got this. I didn't like the design when it came out. I saw it in person, and I really liked it. I think it was Kale that got it or something. I can't remember where I saw it. Maybe it was in store, but I really liked it. I almost bought it. I didn't. Kind of regret it. Anyways, it's average. Next, the Winter Classic from St. Louis. This was a pretty decent Winter Classic. Off-white that uses almost the exact same off-white as the Buffalo jersey that we just saw a little bit ago. But I don't get, it just doesn't feel dirty to me. I mean, it's yellow and blue. It's the same color palette as Buffalo, but it just didn't get the same vibe. But it's still average to me. Next, Rangers home jersey. This is a carryover from Reebok, which is a carryover from whatever. So this hasn't changed. It shouldn't change. It is a very respectful, nice, average jersey for the Rangers. Nothing wrong with it. Speaking of Rangers, we've got the Reverse Retro 1.0. I loved it. I had an issue with the arms. I really wish they had kept the red in the arms at the bottom. They rectified that in Reverse Retro 2.0. We'll look at that here in a little bit. Next, Toronto Maple Leafs alternate jersey from 2021. This was the reverse jersey. A very strange jersey. I didn't really like the inside of it, or the inverse version, whatever, the inside of the jersey when it was flipped. But this version's okay. I like the blue version, so I had to put it in the average. I couldn't rank this lower into the other category. Next, St. Louis Blues Reverse Retro 1.0. A lot of people did not like this because it was red. It was way too aggressive, and they had the inverse version of this as the alternate, which we'll see coming up. But I actually didn't mind this one. I thought it was pretty average. Next, Montreal Canadiens away jersey. I really have the exact same thing to say here that I probably did about the Rangers home jersey that I just said. Nothing wrong with it. Expected. Shouldn't change. Average jersey. Exact same thing I would say here for the Montreal Canadiens home jersey. Should it change? No. Whatever. It's okay. Same thing here. Detroit Red Wings home jersey. Shouldn't change. It's average. Islanders Reverse Retro 2.0. This was good in the sense that it was better than the 1.0. It was good in the sense that we got the fisherman, but bad in the sense of the execution of the wave in the bottom of the jersey. We were expecting just a little bit more, so a little disappointing, but still okay. Now, we've got the Nashville Predators Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. It's the Mustard Tiger. I think a lot of people are going to be upset with this ranking of mine. People would expect it to be in a higher category or higher in general. However, I did not love this jersey. I just felt like 1.0, they had the yellow as a primary color, and they did the exact same thing, just basically with a different logo, different striping, different shoulders. I know, but still, it's pretty close, so I was a little bit disappointed with this jersey. Reverse Retro 2.0 from the Devils. This was a callback to the Kansas City Scouts, so the colors are beautiful. I think that maybe they could use a dark version of this, though, instead of white. And 99th position, we're cracking the top 100. It is the Anaheim Ducks Reverse Retro 2.0. I would have liked to see something a little bit different here. Maybe a dark version of this. Maybe something a little bit more aggressive. I'm not sure. Next, the Buffalo Sabres 2021 away jersey. This is when they switched to the royal blue. It was a great decision. Great logo. Nice shoulders. Average jersey overall, though. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins away jersey. You know, it's kind of like the Montreal one, kind of like the Detroit one. Rangers one, we expect this. It shouldn't change. It's average. San Jose Sharks home jersey, very average again. I don't think that there's anything amazing about this, but I don't think there's anything bad about this. Next, the Toronto Arenas jersey. This was the better of the two Arenas jersey. This one came out in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, and I like the stripes on the arms. I think that was really good. I like that you can see the entire logo and font. That was a good decision. So yeah, average jersey, but good. And then we have got the Chicago Blackhawks home jersey. So individually, this is a very good jersey. I think it's one of the best jerseys in the NHL. However, it is like objectively average. Like there is really nothing about this that is amazing. It's the tradition of it which makes it good, not necessarily anything like outstanding about it. It's not incredible. It's an average jersey that stands the test of time. Let's move on. Next, the Calgary Flames Reverse Retro 1.0 from 2021. We've got Blasty. It was an average jersey. It was decent. I want to skip on to the next one because it's the exact same jersey, but it's the alternate version, which came out the next year in 2022. We can see the flames on the arms, so I think this was just a better version of that reverse retro. Next up, we got the Boston Bruins anniversary jersey, I guess heritage jersey, you can say that. This came out for 1 year. It was pretty decent. Yeah, nothing really negative to say about this one. Next, it was the Boston Bruins away jersey. So we got this for an entire year. It was pretty decent, I think, but overall relatively average. Next, the Detroit Red Wings Reverse Retro 2.0. I know a lot of people dogged on this one. I didn't hate it. I think it's the symmetricalness of this makes it way better than the Chicago one. I mean, you've got the two stripes up above, you've got the two stripes down below, split with the exact same level of red in between all of them. Detroit in the middle. It's just symmetrical. It's way better. In 88th position, I think we're at, is the St. Louis Blues home jersey. Objectively average, decent, nothing wrong with it. Let's move on. Pittsburgh Penguins. Where are we in this category? We're almost to the end. Pittsburgh Penguins alternate jersey from 2021. This was better than the Reverse Retro 1.0. And yes, good jersey. Next, Ottawa Senators away jersey. This was in 2021 when they changed their branding. So pretty decent jersey here. Like the change. And then the home jersey as the next one. And that rounds out its average category, or just average category. Now we're going into the great category, starting off with, I think, an 84th position. It's the Carolina Hurricanes 2022 reverse retro jersey. It is the one that kind of is the inverse of their away jersey. I really like this jersey a lot. I think it looks way better in person than it does in photos. It's one of the reasons why I bought it. It's in the background there somewhere. I got this after I saw it in person. I'm like, okay, I need this. So I bought it and I had no regrets. I really like this jersey a lot. It's fantastic. Next, the LA Kings 2020 alternate jersey. And I have to be specific here because there's another jersey that looks quite similar to this, but comes after this jersey. But this is still really good. I have more things to say about the other one. Next, it's the Rangers 2023 Stadium Series jersey. This is a great jersey. I like this a lot. And yeah, I think the three letters in the middle, although they're at an angle, which I don't like, having only three letters, pretty good. Next, the Seattle Kraken away jersey. This was, this is still fresh in our minds. Seattle Kraken isn't that old now. It's still pretty new. So we have to say that this jersey is pretty great, I think. Next, the Winter Classic, sorry, not the Winter Classic, the Reverse Retro from the Buffalo Sabres from 2021. This was a bit of a crazy jersey. I think one that a lot of people did not expect. So this was, I guess, a take, or they paid respect for I don't remember the brand, but it was the red version, like the red and black version. So they took that, they made it into their royal blue and colors. So it's pretty decent. It's pretty great. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins home jersey. I think this is in the great category for me. I really like this. I don't want to see this change. If you want to change the home or the away, change the away. I like this home. This is what it should be. Detroit away. So I like this one quite a bit more than the home jersey. I just like the sleeves, the arms. I like them a lot. And we got the Dallas Stars up here next with the alternate jersey. I can't remember the year this came out, 2021 or 2020, 2021. I can't remember exactly. But this is the glow-in-the-dark jersey, but that doesn't actually glow in the dark, but it looks like it might, and it's pretty cool. Next, the Vegas Golden Knights home jersey that has transitioned to the alternate jersey that I don't even know if they still use anymore. But this was the ultimate jersey in 2017. Everybody wanted this jersey because it was the new team, and then they went on that big run, and everyone wanted to buy the jersey, and it was just, you saw it everywhere. So it's a very iconic jersey. It's a great jersey. Next, the Edmonton Oilers two-tone jersey. This was the alternate from, I can't remember the year, 2019, 2020 maybe, but this is one of the jerseys, kind of like the Winnipeg Jets Reverse Retro 2.0, except for this looks good individual. But it also looks amazing in the uniform. So I'm a big fan of this one. Love it. Next, the Colorado Avalanche home jersey. So I was a little bit critical of the away jersey, but I like the home jersey. I don't know if this one needs changed, but I would be in favor of changing the away jersey. Next, here's what I referenced from before. So the Toronto Maple Leafs away jersey, I said that if we could maybe have something in the middle, I was talking about this. This was did I say Stadium Series earlier? I can't remember. I'm been looking at so many jerseys. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but Stadium Series jersey from 2017, I think, or 2018. Anyways, I like this jersey. I think this is a great jersey. It's simple, but still like a little bit modern at the same time with the stripes in the background. It's good. Calgary Flames home jersey. I like the retro aspect of this. I love the direction that they went in. I think this is a great jersey. Carolina Hurricanes away jersey. Again, kind of like the Reverse Retro 2.0. I love the design here. I love the canes coming down there. It looks so good in person. Big fan of this. Next, Columbus Blue Jackets alternate jersey. It's the Canada jersey. Everyone loves this jersey, or the majority of people love this jersey. We waited for an inverse version of this as another alternate. We wanted a white version or an off-white version, maybe more specifically. We never got it. Will we get it in Fanatics? I think we're about to find out here in the next coming months. Next, the Seattle Kraken home jersey. This is a great jersey, kind of like the away jersey. We're still pretty high in this one. Next, the San Jose Sharks alternate jersey from 2018. This was a phenomenal jersey. You had that kind of like silicone kind of computer texture, motherboard texture in the arms. It was really good, and I think this is way better than the alternate from the recent years. Okay, this might surprise a couple of people because I had the home jersey of this in a different category, but I really feel like this is a great jersey. I like the black shoulders squared off. I like the arms, like the stripes look so good on the arms in white. The logo looks good. Yeah, it's a great jersey in my opinion. Next, Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey from 2019. I really like this one a lot. It's way different than anything they used up until that point, and I love the logo. I think that looks really good. Next, the Buffalo Sabres home jersey. I think this was an incredible change. I love the fact that they went from that darker blue to this royal blue. I think it was a wonderful decision. Next, the Vancouver... Well, there's going to be cut in the video here because my camera died because it overheated because I was filming for too long. Cool. Anyways, let's continue. I think the next one was Vancouver Canucks alternate jersey from 2019. I decided to not put this in the incredible category, spoiler alert, because there's another version of this jersey. So individually, this jersey is great. The other jersey that they made may be better than great. Next, the Boston Bruins new, I guess, 1 year 2023 home jersey. I thought of the three that they released, this one was the best. I think it looked amazing in uniform. It was a really great jersey. Arizona Coyotes Reverse Retro 2.0. It was the worst of the two, of the Reverse Retro 1, Reverse Retro 2, but it was still a great jersey. Like, it was lazy because they really didn't change anything other than the colors, but it's still a great jersey. Objectively, I think they did a really good job on this. All right, moving on. We've got the Anaheim Ducks alternate jersey from 2018. This is a very widely loved jersey. Regardless of who you cheer for, whether you're an Anaheim fan, whether you're a Sharks fan or a Kings fan, I think objectively you have to look at this jersey and think, man, they did a pretty good job on this one. Creating a version which pays respect to the past. Good job. The Florida Panthers Reverse Retro 1.0. A lot of people love this jersey for good reason. It's a great jersey. They used their version of their original logo. The shoulders are decent. My least favorite part is the shoulders, but they're still decent. The arms are really good. The bottom of the jersey is great. Next, the Buffalo Sabres Reverse Retro 2.0. It is the GOAT jersey, kind of colored to be in their current colors, which is smart. I would have loved to see a dark version of this, though, instead of white. The white looks good, but I would love to see a dark version. Next, the Harvard Whalers, the Carolina Hurricanes, technically white alternate jersey from 2023 or 2024. I can't remember. But yeah, this was the most recent Whalers jersey that they came out with. It is great. Next is the Reverse Retro 1.0 from the Carolina Hurricanes. It's the gray version, essentially, of the jersey, and it is also great. It's a little bit different, obviously, but it's still great. Next is the Montreal Canadiens Reverse Retro 1.0. Although I didn't love the design in the terms of, like, it's just a home jersey, just kind of recolorized. I think it looks so good in blue. Like, I would like to see this come back as, like, not necessarily a permanent alternate, but, like, an alternate for, like, 2 years or 3 years, not spanning like 5, 6, a decade, nothing like that, but as a short-term alternate for sure, although it was not very lucky. I don't believe they won in a single game wearing this jersey, unfortunately. Next, the Rangers away jersey. I think this is a great jersey. The home jersey is an average, acceptable jersey. I think their away jersey is great, though. I love the shoulders, some of the best shoulders in the NHL. Yeah, it's good. Next, the Tampa Bay Lightning Reverse Retro 1.0. This is a really good jersey. I regretted not buying this one so deeply. I think it is a great jersey. Next, the St. Louis Blues 2018 alternate jersey based on the Reebok Winter Classic jersey. This is such a good jersey. It's overlooked because St. Louis has so many other jerseys. They've got the actual Winter Classic jersey. They've got the crazy Reverse Retro 2.0, which is yellow and a bit classic itself. They've got the alternate, which is really colorful. One version, Reverse Retro 1.0, which is colorful. It gets overlooked, and it shouldn't because it's a very good jersey. Next, the Chicago Blackhawks Reverse Retro 1.0. I think this is a great jersey. I didn't when it came out, and I may have not even for the following year. But looking back on all the Chicago jerseys and their history, I think this is objectively one of their greatest jerseys. Next, the Florida Panthers home jersey. Absolutely phenomenal. It's so good. Literally nothing negative to say about this one whatsoever. It's really, really great. Next, the Minnesota Wild home jersey. Again, one of the best home jerseys in the NHL. An absolutely perfectly executed home jersey is fantastic. Next, the Washington Capitals alternate jersey from 2018. I think a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I know people who do not like this jersey at all, but it was one of my favorites, and I regret selling it, actually. Reverse Retro 1.0 from the Philadelphia Flyers. I think that I slept on this jersey a little bit, and looking back, this is absolutely one of the better Reverse Retro jerseys out there, and I regret not buying it. Next, the St. Louis Blues away jersey. I think this is absolutely one of the best away jerseys in the NHL. I love the shoulders. I love the fact that they won a cup in this jersey. It's good. Philadelphia Flyers Philadelphia Flyers alternate jersey, which is based on the Stadium Series jersey from the Reebok years. This is a great jersey, and I know a lot of people don't like the nameplate. It's not on the photo because I don't have a photo with it stitched, but the nameplate is orange and it drives people nuts. I like it because it makes it unique in the NHL. The Edmonton Oilers Reverse Retro 2.0, it's the COG jersey. I love the fact that they did this. I think it was needed for their brand just to kind of reach back into that era in their history and pull something out, and I'm glad it was this. The Dallas Stars, speaking of pulling back into an era, the Dallas Stars in their 2022 Reverse Retro 2.0, I thought this was way better than their 1.0. I think this is a great jersey. Next, the Anaheim Ducks 2019 jersey, the alternates. This is a great jersey. I love the fact that they brought this back from the Reebok years because I think they had an orange one in the Reebok years. It was good. And this is great. I think this is one of the best alternates in the league, not just the Anaheim Ducks. So it's really good. Boston Bruins, speaking of good alternates, Boston Bruins 2019 alternate jersey. This was one of the best alternates. Absolutely. The neck, very unique, kind of like the Winter Classic. There's just a simple B in there. It looks so good in uniform. This will go down as one of the best Boston Bruins jerseys ever, I think. Speaking of great Boston Bruins jerseys, we've got the Reverse Retro 2.0. It's a ridiculous jersey, but it has so much life to it. The shoulders and the logo and the bottom, all the slashes and the crazy stripes and stuff. This is a great jersey. Vegas Golden Knights technical home jersey, original alternate gold jersey. This kind of broke some boundaries a little bit with material, and it is not comfortable to wear. It's really not, but it is pretty great. Honestly, it's pretty great. Next, the fixed Reverse Retro 2.0 Rangers jersey, where they fixed the arms. They used a lighter blue, which, hit or miss, but still they fixed the arms, which was desperately needed. So I'm really appreciative of that. It's a great jersey. Carolina Hurricanes original alternate current home jersey, the updated flag. You've got the grayed out shoulder patches. You got the texture in the arms. This was a well executed jersey. Really great. Next, the green Whalers Carolina Hurricanes jersey. Of the three Whalers jerseys, I think this one was the best. I believe it was the first one from 2018. It was the alternate jersey. Chicago Blackhawks away jersey. The home jersey is fine. It's average, but to me, the away jersey stands out for me. I think it's a great jersey. I love the striping. I think it's perfect. Logo is perfect. Neck is perfect. Everything. Next, the Anaheim Ducks alternate jersey from 2023. I thought it was good, but it was almost average. But after seeing it in uniform and after seeing people buy it and just seeing more photos of it, this is an amazing jersey. It's really, really good. I don't think it's incredible, but it is a great jersey. It is an amazing jersey. So yeah, it's got to be on the top 40 for me. Speaking of top 40, Absolutely. Buffalo Sabres 2019 anniversary jersey. The logo is so good. The uniform used here is so good. The gold in here is amazing. I'm a big fan of this one. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. This was, I think, perfect. The perfect decision that they could have made. I think it would have been risky maybe to do the dashed lines and the unsymmetrical sides. Would love to see that, but I think they made the right decision for the Reverse Retro series, and this will go down as one of the best Pittsburgh Penguins jerseys ever, I think. Moving on, speaking of Reverse Retro 1.0 from the Minnesota Wild. It's the white version. You can make fun of the subway aspect all you want. I think this was a wonderful blending of two eras, one long ago, one current. It's the perfect adaptation of their current branding with different colors. So good. Next, okay, I guarantee you no one has this in their top 40 other than me. I am an aviation biased person here with the RCAF specifically jersey. The colors are amazing. It's a ridiculous jersey. No one's going to have this in their top 40, but I have to have it. I can't not have it in my top 40. Next, the Seattle Kraken Winter Classic jersey from 2023. Could it have been better? Yes. Big time, yes. But it is still a great jersey. I regret not buying this, actually. I think this will go down as one of my biggest regrets of not buying Adidas jersey, this one. Rangers Winter Classic jersey from 2018, I think it was. I think this was the game against Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. But I think this was the best Rangers jersey in the Adidas years. I think this is pretty much the perfect Rangers jersey for me. It's classic, pays respect to their original history. The NY and the emblem, I think, is a lovely addition there. It's a dark version of the jersey, but it's got like the away stripes on the shoulders, which I love, and it's got a really deep blue instead of the lighter blue or the brighter blue. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Next, the LA Kings Reverse Retro 2.0. I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get the inverse of the 1.0, but we still got a beautiful jersey here. This is great. Love the colors. Boston Bruins Winter Classic 2019. It is so good. I regret selling this one. It is like, I really can't say enough good things about this. I have nothing negative to say about this whatsoever. I think this is a great jersey. Boston Bruins Reverse Retro 1.0. This is a yellow jersey, so it's a little odd for me to have this ranked so high. But to be completely objective, I love the meth bear on the shoulders. I love like just the contrast of black on the arms and on the bottom of this jersey, and with the logo, with the numbers, with the neck. It all just is just balanced so perfectly. So I really like this jersey a lot. Next, the Winnipeg Jets Heritage jersey. I can't remember the year, 2019 or 2020. It was 2020 maybe, actually. This is so good. Now, there's a dark version of this, which we'll see soon, but I think this is amazing. I had a really hard time deciding whether I wanted to rank this before or after the other one. We'll see the other one very soon. Next, the Anaheim Ducks Reverse Retro 1.0. This is a jersey that almost was put into the incredible category, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, it's not incredible to me. It's great, but it's not incredible. It's very comfortable, if not the most comfortable jersey to wear. I did unfortunately sell this one. But yeah, this is great. And then I think this is the final jersey in this category, the great category. It's the dark version of the Winnipeg Jets jersey that we just looked at. I love how vibrant the red stands out on the dark blue so well. The neck looks good. The striping is just perfect. So yeah. So that wraps up the great category. Now we're getting into the incredible category. There are 22 jerseys in this. Let's start off with number 22. It is... I always say this is my favorite jersey of all time, which is true. It comes from the Reebok years, and I felt like I shouldn't rank it number one. Although it's my favorite jersey, it's not Adidas specific. So I felt like maybe there were better Adidas jerseys that came out in the years that needed more love than this, essentially. So I wanted to remain as unbiased as possible and objective, but I still wanted to have this in the incredible category because it means so much to me. So I had to put it in 22. 21st, Colorado Avalanche Reverse Retro 2.0. I don't think a lot of people would have this in their incredible category, but I loved it. I love the fact that they paid respect to the Rockies. I love that logo. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like this a lot. Calgary Flames. I I was like praying to the gods that Calgary would make the pedestal jersey, and they did, and I think it's incredible. I love the fact that they made it a dark version as well. I wouldn't change anything about it. It is incredible. 2017 Florida Panthers away jersey. This is definitely incredible. If like this might be, I don't think I have an away jersey. I guess I have one technically that's ahead of this one, but so we'll say this is the second best away jersey in the NHL for me in Adidas years. I wouldn't change anything about it. It was very difficult to get as well. Okay, All-Star jersey. Yes, this is an incredible All-Star jersey. This was from 2023. This paid respect to 1994, I believe it was, and it was based on the Dallas Stars kind of star jersey design. This was an incredible choice by the NHL to do this and to allow this to happen. And then the dark version, which is next, I had to put both in the incredible category. I think this is by far these are the second best All-Star jerseys in history we just got recently. So amazing job. In 16th position, I put the 2019 alternate jersey for the St. Louis Blues. I think this was a perfect reach back into the 90s. This was an era that I grew up in, and it really meant a lot to me to see this in a new version of the jersey. So I really like this a lot. I think it's incredible. Number 15, Florida Panthers Reverse Retro 2.0. I think that the logo decision is a conversation that could be marked as questionable. However, I think the rest of the jersey is perfect. It looks so good in every single lighting, whether it's dark, whether it's bright, whether it's outside, it doesn't matter. This jersey just looks good from every angle. It's vibrant, and it's completely different than anything we've got from Florida before. So yeah, it's awesome. Colorado Avalanche Reverse Retro 1.0 based on the Quebec Nordique. I don't think anyone could possibly not have this in their incredible category. It is definitely amazing. It's a little bit boring, but it's not supposed to be anything but boring. It's supposed to be respectful to the Quebec Nordique jerseys, but also have that flair of the Colorado Avalanche. It's perfectly executed. And this is the best away jersey in the NHL for me. It is the Arizona Coyotes Kachina version of the jersey. Absolutely regret not buying this. Unfortunately, I did not have the money when this came out. Still don't have the money. I'm in the process of selling jerseys, actually. But yeah, this is an incredible jersey for sure. We're almost there. Number 12, this is the inverse version of that. It is the current... Oh, that was a flub. Not current because the team doesn't exist anymore. It is the dark Kachina version of the jersey, which wasn't an alternate, and then eventually came the home jersey. Amazing. It's incredible. Okay, number 11, Reverse Retro 2.0 Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a absolutely ridiculous jersey. It makes no sense. There's stuff happening in the arms. There's stuff happening in the bottom of the jersey. There's rain. It's all over the place. It's all over the place, but it's incredible. It truly is incredible. I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it. Top 10, number 10, LA Kings alternate jersey 2021, based on the alternate jersey from 2019, I think it was. Now, it's got the metal fleck texture in the arms. That's cool. That's a cool upgrade, right? Arms are a little bit different. That's cool too. But the logo, the material change of the logo, if you've not seen this jersey in person, I highly recommend trying to, because the texture in the logo, it's back there hanging somewhere. The texture is unbelievable. This is one of my favorite jerseys just based on the texture of the logo. It's so unique. It's like rubberized. It has a shimmer in the light. It's amazing. Number 9, Nashville Predators Reverse Retro 1.0. Yes, a yellow jersey has cracked my top 10, but it's happened. I think this is a jersey that will go down as one of the greatest NHL jerseys ever created. The material of the shoulders coming down the arms is just perfect. This is such a comfortable jersey to wear. I cannot say enough good things about this. I think Nashville absolutely nailed it with this. Number 8, Philadelphia Flyers Stadium Series jersey 2023. Pretty new jersey. I think this is very unique. A bit of a trend here in the top 10, or in the incredible category in general. But having the nameplate expand around the arms to the front, or start in the front and move to the back, and that is so innovative and just genius. I just love it. So this is definitely my favorite Flyers jersey. Next, it is number 7. It is the Vancouver Canucks updated skate jersey, texture added to the stripes in the arms. The logo changed colorization-wise. The stripes changed as well in terms of sizing and stuff, but the logo. If I'm not mistaken, the white stroke was removed and some other details were changed, but this is such a good jersey. Like, there's nothing I would change. It is amazing. It is so good. Number 6, we've got the Minnesota Wild Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. This is the inverse of 1.0. It eventually became their alternate, which we know. This is perfect. Like a Subway, sure, you can say Subway all you want, but this is amazing. They knocked it out of the park. Number 5, Buffalo Sabres GOAT jersey. This is unbelievable. This is one of those jerseys that I don't think I could ever sell. I think it is so nostalgic to me. It's from an era that I just loved in hockey. So I think the design is so good. The colors are so good. The logo is amazing. It brings me back. It's still modern. It's amazing. Next, the Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 1.0. If you are keeping track of the jerseys so far, you will notice that the Washington Capitals are about to crack the top 4 twice. This is the first one. 1.0 Reverse Retro. This will go down as one of the greatest jerseys of all time, the most sought after jersey of all time from that series, other than maybe one coming up. But it is so loved by so many people. There's a reason why version 2.0 exists. It's because this one was so damn popular. Number 3, we've got the Arizona Coyotes 2021 Reverse Retro 1.0 jersey. This was amazing. This sold out like that. This was very sought after. Beautiful colors. They reached back into their history. Sublimation print on the bottom. This hit every mark. It was amazing. Number 2, Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0. So it's the I guess version 2 of the version 1, but version 2 was more close in colors to the original, which the version 1 was based on. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it does. Anyways, this is an amazing jersey. Now, I do have something to say. This isn't necessarily the video that I wanted to announce this in, but unfortunately, I have been laid off from work. So I am without work, and I'm in the process of trying to sell some jerseys. This is one of them. I have purchased this jersey and literally vacuum sealed it. I've cycled the air a couple of times, 3 times since I purchased it, but it's been vacuum sealed in perfect condition in my closet since it came out. And unfortunately, I will have to sell this. So if you are interested in this jersey, you can email me at productions@posttopostshow.com. The email is down below in the description as well. Feel free to offer me what you think it is valued to you. I can tell you I will not sell it for less than $500 Canadian though, because if you look on eBay, the prices are well above that. So unfortunately, it is a crunch time financially for me because of being laid off work, and I have to sell it, unfortunately. So yeah, like I said, if you're interested, let me know via email. Down below in the description, you can find that. And number 1, which some of you, if you know me, can probably predict, it is the LA Kings Reverse Retro 1.0. Literally the perfect jersey. Probably the best jersey I've ever seen from the NHL other than the Colorado jersey that I really like. And there is not a thing I would change about it. I think it is literally perfect. This is the perfect jersey for me for LA if they wanted to rebrand and go with these colors, as this is their home jersey, an inverse version of this as their away jersey. This would be loved by so many people. I really think that they should do it eventually. I really hope that they do, or bring this back as a permanent alternate or something. It's just so loved, and this is a jersey that even if I was in financial troubles and homeless and living out of my vehicle, which, you know what, isn't that far from my possible future, I still wouldn't sell this. I would keep this. It's not worth selling to me. Even if you offered me $2,000 for this, I still wouldn't sell it, honestly. This is just one of those jerseys. I think I would sell every single jersey that I have in my collection other than this. Even if I was homeless, I'd wear it. That's just, honestly, this is how much I love it. So that's number 1. I've ranked all of the Adidas jerseys, 240. Your list might have a little bit more. If you want to include maybe like the Vancouver one that had the text on the above, or whatever. Even Chicago changed their neck design in 2019, I think it was, or 2020. You could consider those 2 different jerseys. I'm not sure. I just included one. But I have gone through the entire process of ranking the jerseys, and I'm sure many of you will disagree, but some may agree with some of my rankings as well. At the end of the day, it's all just for fun. So if you've made it through this entire video, it's a long one. I thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it, and I would love to see your ranking. Obviously, that's going to be a lot of typing for you, but if you want to do it, feel free to leave it down below in the comment section. Or just leave me your top 5 and your bottom 5, something like that. And I really do hope you enjoyed this video. It took a long time to prep for. It took a long time to film, obviously, and it's going to take a long time to edit after I'm done here. So if you did enjoy this, please hit the thumbs up. It would really appreciate this. Send this to a hockey friend and you know, share your ranking with them, and hopefully they can see mine and give some opinions as well. If you're new and you want to see more content like this, more ranking videos, more hockey videos, more jersey talk, please hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you on board here. We'll talk to you guys soon. Lots more videos coming. I am in the process of moving, so videos might be a little bit sporadic for the next couple of months. However, definitely lots of content that I want to make coming up. So we'll talk to you soon. Adios.